Hello, welcome to Animes, another weekly video of AmiAmi favorite pre-orders. It's the 12th to the 16th of August 2025. Very quiet week. Unfortunately, there's not a lot to go over, so I'll just get straight into it. So this will be a shorter video than normal. Not really any figures to be honest either. So I've included a couple of items which might be of interest. Some new things as well that I wouldn't have expected to see actually, especially on AmiAmi. Super Action Statue, Fist of the North Star, Juicer, by Medicos Entertainment, 9,310 yen, May 2026. Fist of the North Star, classic anime, definitely worth watching actually. Very good anime from the 80s, I'm pretty sure if it was. Older anime just hits differently than today's anime these days. So if you're a fan of older anime, definitely subscribe, like and comment what is your favorite anime from the 90s and 80s. I'd definitely like to know that actually. An action figure. Medicos Entertainment is a great manufacturer anyways. I've got a couple of their figures of Black Lagoon. And they've been really good. Posable figure. The painting on this looks really good as well. I'm pretty sure this is one that is pre-assembled if I remember correctly. Very posable as well, and multiple options. Very nice. I do like the different faceplates as well. It's not something I normally cover, obviously, but Fist of the North Star is just such an iconic anime that definitely thought I'd worth mentioning it. And then we got Pop-Up Parade SP, Porter Robinson, Christmas Comedy, 750 yen, January 2026. Pretty cute figure. Even though it's an SP line, the painting on this one's pretty flat. So the SPs are generally superior line, so they're better paint jobs. And I think they're a bit on a larger scale as well, if I remember correctly. So there's some hair shading, very minor, on the bottom part of it, the end of her hair. And I guess the base is a grass base, seems like. Is this mentioned down here? Base. Doesn't mention it, but yeah, it looks like some sort of faux base. But the rest of it's very flat, very plain, so a bit lacking compared to other SP figures that Good Smile have done before from Pop-Up Parade, of their Pop-Up Parade line. So it's definitely, I would say, more close to an actual Pop-Up Parade figure. Then we've got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Play Arts Shin Cloud Strife, Square Enix, 23,760 yen, February 2026. So his outfit's very nicely detailed. I don't know if his his joints are pretty well hidden actually because of the lighting, but you can clearly see the knee joint. Very nicely articulated. The detailing on his armor and clothing is actually very good. So I think Square Enix are quite good in terms of detail and resolution of the sculpt, but like the actual pricing, some people don't like, especially considering there's posable action figures like this that sub like 15,000 yen, or you get into Figmas, which are obviously about 12-ish, 8,000-ish yen, something like that. So there are cheaper options, but this is Square Enix, so some people like it or not. And you get quite a few options. I haven't played Final Fantasy, so I can't tell what these other like crystal ball things are, mana balls or whatnot. But yeah, 24,000 is probably a bit on the more expensive side. But Square Enix, unfortunately, are pretty bad with their pricing. And then we get to the surprise. Pillow covers, which are a bit different to normal pillow covers, by Hobby Japan. So this is Brown Dust 2 3D pillow cover clips. So 3D cover that kind of hints at what's going on here. 16,500 yen, November 2025. So these are sample photos of kind of what the back and front would look like. Looking nice. The actual obviously image on there looks quite good, as well as that one is a very nice looking image. But it looks like there's actually raised proportions, which I would not expect. I've seen 3D mouse pads, Opie mouse pads. Obviously, I've got one, but I've not. I wasn't aware that they did pillow covers that are also 3D. So this is the first for me. Positive and silicone. So pillow body not included. Silicone and silicone pockets included for front surface only. So it'll only work on one side image. But it looks like you can remove those looks like you can remove those to then actually have it on the other image side. So I'm guessing this is the actual silicon insert side, and this is the other reverse if you didn't want to have the silicon obviously out on display. And there is also another brown dust of Wilhelmina as well, 16,500 yen. Obviously one's chest area and rear end area, she's stuck in a wall. Again, I like the artwork, it's very nice overall for a pillow. And then as you can see, there's the two Opais 3D silicon inserts for 16,500 yen. How much is this in British pounds? £82. Much cheaper than the Opai mousepad, to be perfectly honest, that I paid before, which was 33,000 yen, so double the price. So you can get one of each of these for the same price that I paid for, and I couldn't even get it through AmiAmi. I had to get it through a proxy off of AmiAmi's JP store. So I'm surprised they're actually listing this as this option. But Hobby Japan actually does these sorts of things quite often, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to see these up for pre-order on the international AmiAmi site. So if you want some Opie pillowcases, they are available. At least two of them, and if they sell very well, I'm guessing they'll produce more. So depending on how well the pre-orders go, I suppose. If you want one, you can get one. And for the price, it's actually not too bad, considering, like a decent bed set, you're looking at £50 anyways. Like over 10,000 yen for a decent bed set. So if you don't already have a bed set, knock yourself out. Get yourself some Opie pillows. Comic masterpiece. Batman the Killing Joke 1/6 scale. Single shipment only by Hot Toys, 42,750 yen. October 2026. So this is another time I'm including Hot Toys. I included Iron Man last week. I'm going to probably start including these Hot Toys because it's not something you normally see, especially coming from Japan. Hot Toys are very popular from over in the American market, and not really anywhere else. Maybe Japan, they're probably quite popular as well, since AmiAmi obviously offering it as a way to buy it. But I'm not too sure how it is in like Europe or the rest of Asia. So let me know actually if you do order these quite frequently to European countries or whatnot. It's all here in the UK. I'm not aware of how popular it is actually over here in the UK, to be honest. But yeah, obviously very expensive, but the detail on the outfit is obviously extremely nice. The facial expression is very good. Paint job's going to be immaculate on that face as well. And the accessories you get, and I think this backdrop's included. Backdrop, yep, special base. So like, considering that's the price of a quarter scale, and it's a lot more better detail, better paint job, then if you're massive into comics, Hot Toys is definitely, I can definitely see the appeal of Hot Toys. It's just like I prefer anime waifus, obviously. But I'm a big Marvels and DC fan, so if I wasn't doing waifu collecting, I would probably get Hot Toys. And we got back to waifus, Vertex. So new dimensional game Neptunia 7th. Next Green, 1/7 scale by Vertex for 46,750 yen. December 2025, single shipment. So another sort of mecha girl, very similar to the Orbit series by Vertex, which I've got the first Orbit Girl #1, and the Orbit Girl #2's obviously up for pre-order already. So if I'm going to wait until that comes out anyways, because the Orbit Girls #1 discount got binned a fair bit, so this one probably binned, unfortunately. Although this is tied to a better IP, Neptunia, more popular than an OC design that the Orbit Girls series was. So this one probably might sell better, but it is in that price range. Well, this is actually more expensive, 47,000 yen for this version. And then there is a deluxe edition, I think. This is the normal one. What's the deluxe one look like? Probably should have checked it more. So you get A2 clear poster. Is that it? Alternative expression part. Is that the cast off option? Potentially just a different faceplate. Oh yeah, it's a different faceplate. Okay, and then do you get the same with the other one? So you don't get the faceplate. Oh no, you do. Looks like you just have the same face options. Okay. Yeah, looks really good though. Paint job looks really nice. It's Vertex. They're very good at what they're doing, especially with these more. I'm glad they're going diversifying from just the Elf Villager lineup. So, which is a very popular lineup, anyways. If you're into collecting, which obviously I've got 2 of them, I need to expand that at some point. But it looks like they're doing. I think they've done these. I think this one on the left was already released, potentially. I'm thinking, and then these other 2 are in the back are probably going to be getting released in the future. It'll be interesting, but if they're all in the same price bracket, you'll be spending a lot of, $1,200 roughly, over £1,000 to get all of them, and their single shipments as well. Looks really good. Just not too sure if the Neptunian name can actually hold that price, personally. And that's the exclusive 55,000 yen one, again, just for an alternative for head plate option, but not cast off. Whereas the Orbit Girls series, the one I got, the deluxe, the antenna is what they call from Vertex, is cast off. It's got a cast off option, and that was about 30,000 yen. But it is very nice, the paint job. So the paint job on this looks really nice, and the green's really good. I really do like the greens on this one. Then we've got Girls Front Line 2 Nikita Dance Light, like in the Blazing Sun 1/7. Hobby Sakura 19,200 yen. Pretty nice cheerleading outfit. Body sculpt's really good. Paint job looks fine. I think overall not too bad. And 19,000 yen. It's about ish right, probably. I think the body sculpting's probably definitely elevates it close to 20,000 yen figure. And the paint job is clean and good amount of shading as well, and obviously you've got some underboob as well, which is obviously very nice in general. Not cast off, unfortunately. It is not a cast offable figure, which I can understand. It's a mobile game. You're not going to have every single sort of figure being cast off. And then into the adult section, we've only got one release today from this week. Belts illustrated by Dish 16, scale by Aoko. Never heard of this manufacturer. 23,760 yen. October 2026. So you've got over a year. So a tanned girl in just a belt outfit. Guessing by the name. I do like this outfit as well. Well, the black oven outfit, I guess you could say. And the fox ears are quite nice. Yeah, very nice looking figure, I think. Overall, not too bad. And cast off, obviously. That's the chest piece is what's swappable, but I'm not sure if it's something I would get personally. But it looks interesting. It's definitely a unique design to get a hold of. Fluffy base does not include the mirror, and that tells you that the chest is the optional swap, and you do get an alternative faceplate. And then there is the more expensive deluxe version, which comes with a wall scroll. Apart from that, everything's the same. So if you want the wall scroll, spend a bit more, but both of them are identical. Quite nice looking figure, but yeah, that's it. It's the only one NSFW figure or cultured figure this week. That's it, really. Not much else, to be honest. There's a couple of sleeves and mats, like from Bushy Road, quintessential quintuplets, but I don't really cover the sort of TCG stuff normally. Yeah, it's just a very quiet week this week, unfortunately. So that does it for this week, and I shall catch you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.